president refused to ride Dumbo, and what are French elephants doing in Anaheim? Well, stay tuned to find out. Hey guys, today in Pearl Spark Fest, we'll be talking about the Dumbo ride, doing all trivia and secrets revealed about this amazing ride. Woo! Dumbo the Flying Elephant originally was a book written by Helen Albertson and Harold Pearl. It's a 36-page book. Then Walt Disney turned it into a movie in 1941. It became a beloved classic. In 1941, Time magazine was going to put Dumbo on the cover and name him Mammal of the Year. But Pearl Harbor happened. So they put Pearl Harbor on the cover of Time magazine. Though inside the magazine you can still find it, he still was named Mammal of the Year. Dumbo is found in Disneyland Anaheim, Florida, Shanghai, Tokyo, and Paris, and Hong Kong. And outside these rides, they always have this little photo attraction. We get some cool photos, except for you, Disneyland Paris. Why don't you have a photo option outside your Disneyland? Get on it, Disneyland Paris. During the early concept work for Dumbo the Flying Elephant, guess what? The elephants were not going to be gray, they were going to be pink. That's right. There was only going to be one gray elephant and 9 pink elephants. And then Walt's like, no, I think they should all be gray, which I'm super happy he did that because that part of Dumbo scared the heck out of me when the elephants were on parade. It's like all crazy. So I'm glad they did 10 gray elephants when the ride first opened. The official name is Dumbo the Flying Elephant, though the original name was going to be, wait for it, 10 pink elephants on parade. Can you imagine that? When the ride first debuted, the original concept was to have the wings flap, like in the movie. They had hinges right here. They could never get the concept to work, but if you go find some old photos from 1955 to 1956 of Dumbo, you can see the hinges, they just never flap. The ears never flap. Dumbo was supposed to be an opening day attraction, but there's a problem. The elephants weighed too much. They weighed 700 pounds when they got shipped here. The arms couldn't lift them up, so the ride was postponed for 1 month while they got lighter, more fiberglass elephants. In 1957, President Harry S. Truman came and visited Disneyland. Now, he wasn't president at the time, he was a retired president, but he refused to ride the ride Dumbo because of elephants. Elephants representing the Republican Party, and he was being a Democrat. In the 1960s, there was a TV show called Disney TV, and they aired the movie Dumbo. Before the movie aired, Walt Disney admitted that Dumbo is his favorite movie. When Dumbo first appeared in Disneyland, it was on the west side of Disneyland, kind of by where the Red Rose Tavern is. Then, in 1983, when they redid all of Fantasyland, they moved Dumbo to where it is now. The music used to be provided by an organ built in 1915 by the Gavioli Company. Now, something really cool about this organ is you used to be able to hear the music up to 1 mile away. Nowadays, the music is piped in through speakers waiting in line. But you can still see the old organ right here behind me. In the 1970s, Disneyland announced they're creating a brand new attraction called Dumbo's Circus Land. They had it on the previews and everything, and then nothing ever happened. I don't know what it was going to be, but I'm glad they didn't change this ride because it's a classic ride. So in 1990, they did a whole refurbishment of Dumbo. Dumbo, up to that point, only had 10 Dumbos flying around. But in 1990, they updated it to 16 Dumbos. They built a 16-seater Dumbo ride for Disneyland Paris, back then known as Disneyland Europe. It was supposed to start, but that part kept getting pushed back further and further as the starting date. So, in 1990, they took the ride that was designed for Paris and brought it here to America, making it a 16-seater ride, giving it a 60% more capacity. Woo! In 2018, Dumbo got something it's never had before, and that is shade. That's right, they closed the ride down and put it in a big huge pavilion and the line behind the ride and put up these circus tents. They went into a lot of detail to make the line feel like you're going through a circus with posters and all kinds of cool things to look at while you're waiting to get on Dumbo. And it makes it so much nicer when you're waiting for a hot day, you've now got shade. Way to go, Dumbo.
It's a separate entrance for Chris.
Spotlighting our staggering spectacle of stupendous showmanship, the Dumbo ride. Enjoy the most euphonious equestrian event of the era. Right behind me is Professor Peavity's Prancing Stallions. I kind of feel like they really missed an opportunity. It should have been elephants. They should have said prancing pachyderms. There are 16 elephants. Now each elephant can go up and down. You can control it from inside. The maximum height is 17 feet. Way to go, Dumbo. You're flying pretty high. It used to be when you're waiting in line, they would give you a little feather made out of wood, a little black feather, and I would wait and wait and wait. And once the gates open, I would run and try to get a Dumbo that was colored orange because it was my very favorite color. I always wanted an orange Dumbo. But in 2018, in the new queue, they actually assigned you the number and the color so you don't get to choose anymore. So I always have my fingers crossed I'm going to get an orange Dumbo, which I did! Woohoo! right, so I'm going up. Oh, we're going down. Going back up. At the end of the ride, all the elephants go to the highest point of 17 feet, go around a few times, and come down. How long does this ride last? Well, 90 seconds. Keep a sharp eye on the water in the waterfall there. As the ride comes down and has landed, the fountains is very spewing. As the ride takes off, the water gets bigger, shoots more. If you ever want to know how to use a seatbelt, here you go. Jessica, can you show us how to use a seatbelt? Now you know. What kind of vegetable you get when Dumbo walks through your garden? Squash. Timothy Q. Mouse stands on top of the ride. He currently stands on a hot air balloon with a whip. Though he used to stand on top of, wait for it, a disco ball. Can you imagine that? He was on top of the ride on a huge disco ball, like, woo, it's party time. The Dumbo ride is just a simple spinner ride. I mean, this ride is pretty much at almost every amusement park or theme park you've ever been to. But this one is special. People love this ride. I mean, it's never been duplicated to the popularity that Dumbo has. Why do you think this ride is so popular? Put it down in the comments down below. I want to hear what your theories are. My theory is it's nostalgia and perfectionism. This is a ride you can ride with your families. Lap riders are permitted. Kids can control it. It's so much fun. That's why people love Dumbo. It's just a slice of heaven. So if you're watching this video and you take a photo of yourself watching a Provost Park Fest video and go to our Instagram account and tag us in it, guess what we'll do? We'll share that photo on our story. So get on it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you learned something new. If you want to see other videos about Fantasyland rides like Peter Pan, it's the top one right over here. You can check out the secrets revealed about Peter Pan and other rides and other themes here in Disneyland. You guys have a magical week. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.